Japan's biggest daily, the right-leaning Yomiuri, explained that 14 states hold the key and that Clinton is in the lead. The even more right-leaning Sankei explained that if Clinton wins, not much would change for Japan in terms of foreign policy. The sense of stability would be strong, said the Sankei. If Trump wins, all bets are off. Therefore, the Japanese are bracing themselves for a roller coaster ride of the currency and stock market on Wednesday. The reason? Because of the time difference, many results will get in during trading session. So if you like to gamble, Japan is a good market to place your bet.
The comparison between the US vote and Brexit, Trump made himself. It's going to be Brexit plus, he said. And that's on the cover page of the Daily Telegraph today. Many people in the UK underestimated the probability of a Brexit. They are not making this mistake again. But in case Trump wins, they have already found somebody to blame. FBI Director James Comey.
This is Stefan Scheuer from China. There are only a few hours to go till the end of the US election, but in Chinese media it's almost not taking place. Private publishing houses here in Beijing have been told not to report about the election, or if they do, only to use state-owned media reports. There have been a few publishing houses that prepared live broadcasts from the US, and they have been cancelled last minute. They've been told that Beijing is keen on just portraying the US election on a very limited scale. So far, the state-owned media reports have been mostly negative, taking Trump and Hillary and their debate as examples of how rotten the US democracy is, and that it's not representing a real strive for determining the best person to take the most important job in the United States.
This will be a long night here in Ottawa, as millions of Canadians will watch the outcome of the election in the United States. And tomorrow, then, in the hallways of this building in the background, the Parliament of Canada, the election outcome will be the one and only topic. And then, of course, there are the risks and the concerns about the president's power and trade policy, and that he could signal that the US pulls out of NAFTA, the free trade agreement with Canada and Mexico.
If you read Spanish newspapers today, you can think election results are on the table already, because they all have that topic on their front pages. They all run like 6-7 double pages on the issue. And there was one really interesting comment in El País today who said Clinton is representing one very fundamental thing of American spirit and of American mentality, which is optimism. Optimism and the joy of life. A lady who has a lot of experience, who has a strong character, and whom you can trust.
Donald Trump has accused this country, Singapore, of being one of the places that's stealing US jobs. It's a bit baffling for this country, which has started itself from nothing. If you look behind me, you see the harbour, which is a kind of very clear indication of the state of the world economy. If you look behind me now, you'll see that tankers are stacking up. It's a sign that the economy is slowing down in Singapore and around the world, and people don't really understand why Donald Trump thinks jobs going anywhere are a bad thing at all.
And in Germany, the mood is a little tense. Definitely the calm before the storm, as everyone is eagerly anticipating what's about to happen. Definitely an air of uncertainty out there, and people are really still crossing their fingers for a Hillary Clinton win here. There's no doubt about that. If you look at Google News today, actually on the trending headlines, Hillary Clinton is on first place, and Donald Trump doesn't even appear at all in that list. And some of the coverage on Hillary Clinton today is rather positive, looking at her celebrations in Philadelphia, wrapping up the campaign. So everybody is looking forward to that outcome tonight, and especially wondering if those early polls are going to turn out to be correct or not.